Dr. Ben Carson recently went on the record to say that the U.S. should use a truth serum on terror suspects. This is notable for 3 reasons. 1, Ben Carson is an actual candidate for the Republican nomination for President of the United States of America. Number 2, Carson is a retired neurosurgeon, so he should know what he's talking about when it comes to drugs that affect the brain. And number 3, truth serums don't work like that. Carson told CNN on Tuesday that we've made advances in that kind of science, and then went on to specifically suggest using sodium amytal. That would be like saying we've made advances in airplane technology right before strapping feathers to your arms and jumping off a cliff. First of all, yes, researchers are continuing to investigate the many mysteries of the human brain, and that includes seeing what parts of the brain respond in certain ways when we're saying something or doing something or reacting in some way. And a big part of it is also identifying the different ways that outside forces can affect the brain, can make us say certain things or do certain things. And yes, some drugs may make us more likely to tell the truth. One study in particular showed that maybe oxytocin makes us more trusting of other people, which would then in turn possibly make us more likely to want to tell them the truth. With the drugs that we currently identify as truth serums, the mechanism behind them is pretty simple. They slow down our thinking, make us more likely to identify with our interrogator, and they make us more likely to just talk about everything, to just say whatever is on our minds, whether it is true or false. Most of the truth serums are barbiturates, which act kind of like alcohol. Truth serums won't necessarily make you say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Think of the last time you were drunk. Did you say a lot of true things? Probably. Did you also talk a lot of bullshit? Probably. And truth serums may make you identify with your interrogator, but they don't necessarily make you want to tell the truth. They make you want to say what you think the interrogator wants to hear. Because of that, truth serums, specifically sodium amytal, have been prominently featured in cases of false memories. It's very easy for someone under the influence of sodium amytal to be manipulated into remembering things that never happened. So we have many cases of since debunked claims of child sex abuse, alien abductions, and false confessions that happen under the influence of sodium amytal. That's why it's not even legal to use it in the United States when trying to get a confession out of a suspect. As a neuroscientist, Ben Carson should really already be familiar with the huge amount of literature on this topic. But then again, also as an adult human in 2016, Ben Carson should also know that the pyramids weren't used to store grain. So who knows where he actually gets his knowledge from? Maybe he studies while under the influence of truth serums?